What is going on YouTube? Greetings from Chiang Mai, Thailand. So I've been here for about 2 months now. It's been great. I love Chiang Mai. It's one of my favorite places in Thailand, but it's time to go. I'm ready to move on. I'm craving the smell of ocean breezes and living in condos with beautiful ocean views. So it's time to head back south. I'm all packed up here, getting ready to check out of my hotel here in the old city. And I got a special treat for you today. I'm not gonna travel by motorbike this time. I'm going to travel by train. So there's an overnight train that goes from Chiang Mai to Bangkok and also from Bangkok to Chiang Mai. It's 13 hours long. I have booked a first class cabin on that train. And so this should be an adventure. All right, so here I am at the Chiang Mai train station. I got here a little early, so I went and had some lunch over here. It's kind of cool. You can have lunch, little lunch spot. It's pretty good actually, and pretty cheap. There's a little train over here, an old school train. And yeah, this is the train station. So I'm gonna head in real quick and get checked in, and then in about half an hour, board my train. So here we go. So all you gotta do when you come in is take your temperature. And you go over there and get your ticket. And then the trains are over here. The train I'm taking is actually here. And then you can get snacks over here. They don't have food on the train right now because of COVID. So if you don't have snacks, you're doing a 13-hour ride without food. So now I'm just gonna wait until we get to board. This is the train, train 4. My car is all the way down at the end. So we got a long walk. This train does not look like it has a lot of people on it, but you know, whatever. So I booked a first class car, and normally they're 1,600 baht if you're the lower bed and 1,400 baht if you're the upper bed. So when a couple takes these, it's about 3,000 baht. So about, I don't know, what is that? About 45, 50 bucks a piece. I booked a whole car, and I didn't have to pay the full 3,000 baht. I only had to pay 2,400 baht. So for me to get my own first class car without having to share with a stranger, it was about 70 US dollars. So, you know, about what you pay for a flight and a little bit more unique experience. So, like I mentioned, it's 13 hours. So we'll talk more about it when we get down here. Oh look, that train is leaving. I'm not sure where that one goes. It leaves about an hour earlier. It looks like an older train. Doesn't look as nice as this one. I don't know, but looks a little bit older. This one looks new. It's all digital. They keep stopping me to check my ticket and then tell me that the dining car is not open. I'm like, I know. All right, here we go. This is fancy. Let's see, seat 2. I don't know. Okay, that's 4 and 3. So this says 2 and 1. So hopefully this is me. Whew. Yeah. All right. think this is me. Okay, I'll give you the tour in a second. I'm going to put my bag underneath the seat here. I was actually watching another YouTuber that did this, Chev and Dev, and I saw them put their luggage underneath the seat. So that's how I know I can do that. But make sure you check out Chev and Dev. As I mentioned, I'm in a first class cabin. I paid for the whole thing for myself. There's actually a connector door right here. There's people on the other side. I just saw them go in, a couple go in there. So if you had a family, you could rent 2 of these next to each other, and you could open this door and it'd basically be one big giant cabin. But let me give you a little tour around here. So this is kind of cool. There's a little sink here so you can, get all refreshed. There's little soaps. And I don't know what's in the medicine cabinet. Let's see. Look, there's some cups in there so you can brush your teeth in the morning. That's kind of cool. Hey. There's a little desk here that you could sit at with some waters. That's great. I brought a water and a little Fanta. There's some pillows up here. At some point, someone will come in this room and they'll make up a bed. I'll probably just have them do the lower one. I probably won't do the upper one. So there's a little TV here, and it gives you the time. And when we're moving, it'll kind of show you where the where we're at on the map. There we go. It's kind of like an airplane type of thing. It also shows you if the bathrooms are open. So, sit down bathroom and then the urinal, are they open? And there's also a shower. So if you want to take a shower, you can, which is really cool. And then I think there's different like TV channels in here too. Someone told me there were TV channels on here. Maybe you have to be moving like in a plane for the TV channels to work. But yeah, there are like little TV things there. And over here is like volume. I guess that's for the, oh, look, I can switch the channels from here. Okay, so you can switch the channels. There's volume, there's a USB port. That turns the TV on and off. And then you've got a little light here for reading, a little plug-in. So if you were in the top rack, this kind of reminds me of the Navy, by the way. You've got a TV up there. You've got a little hook for your coat, just like you have down here. Over here, you have a reading light for the top level, and then you have the TV control over here as well, so that's pretty cool. Oh, you got an earphone plug-in, so if there's 2 of you here, you could be watching TV, watching, different things, I guess, which would be kind of cool. Yeah, so we still got about an hour before we leave. That's how early I am. You can board an hour in advance. You can see outside the window here. It'll be getting dark by the time we leave, but let's go check out the bathrooms real quick, and I'll show you those before everyone starts piling on the train here, and it's a little bit more difficult to do. Okay, let's see if we can find the restroom. Okay, so down here, you can see there's a ton of these cars. Ton of these first class cars down here. Down here, so here's the bathroom. So you've got a shower here. So you can see a little shower emblem. Oh, I'm not gonna walk in here, but you can see typical Thai type of shower. It smells good in there too. Oh, there's the very, very back of the train. So if you want to come out here and watch it, you could. Okay, so this is sit-down toilet, right? So looks like an airplane. Yeah, looks like an airplane bathroom. I won't show you the other one. I'm sure it's exactly the same. And then they've got a urinal right here, which is great for the boys. Makes it easy for us. All right, let's go back to the car. Okay. Oh, wait. So it looks like there's Wi-Fi on here. I want to see how good that is. We'll wait till we get going to test it out. So you can see all these first class cars are pretty much the same. So I don't know why they put 2 of us right next to each other if there's not that many people on here, but whatever. Excuse me. Actually, real quick, I'll show you I don't want to disturb anybody, but I'll show you like the second class cars so you can kind of see. So here's their bathroom area. They have like a joint sink area, and then you can see. So the way these work is you get a seat and you either get lower bed, so they build a bed at night, or you get upper bed. And so still pretty cool. Still pretty neat. Much cheaper too, much cheaper. But yeah, I've heard that both of the cars get super, super cold, and I can kind of feel it in here. I can feel how cold this car is. It feels really cold. All right, let's shut the door so you can shut it and lock it, which is kind of cool. There's a little peephole here. All right, I'm gonna get unpacked a little bit. I'm gonna get up my computer, all that kind of stuff. And when the train starts moving, I'll turn the camera back on, which will be instantaneous to you. So let's just do that right now. Whew. Okay, I'm all comfortable in the car, but there's an issue. So they just knocked on my door. We're actually an hour past when we're supposed to leave, and they just came in and said there's something mechanically wrong. And so we're delayed another hour. They're not sure if it's going to delay when I arrive to Bangkok, which could be problematic because I have a ride from Bangkok to the beach. So we'll see how that goes, but we haven't left yet. We're still parked. The internet is not very good on here. However, my phone as a hotspot is pretty good. So that's what I'm doing. Got Netflix going on here. Got some Big Bang Theory going on Netflix. So that's what we're doing. We're just sitting around waiting for them to get something fixed on the train, and then we'll hit the road. So, yay, we are finally underway. That's my Navy terminology. We're finally moving. So we're about 2 hours delayed. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if they'll be able to make up that time, or if I'm going to be 2 hours late tomorrow morning. It's supposed to be a 13-hour train ride. I don't know, maybe they'll be able to cut 2 hours. There's a bunch of stops along the way, so maybe they stop quicker, because I'm sure those people are also delayed waiting for the train. So we'll see how it goes with that. One piece of advice I will give if you ever do this, bring a long sleeve shirt. These cabins are cold. I mean, they're really cold. So I'm probably going to throw on a long sleeve shirt. I only have one long sleeve shirt with me, but I'm going to probably throw that on really quick here. But yeah, so far so good. They'll come in and make my bed in a little bit, and I'll show you that. Okay, so they just came in and made the bed. I actually had to make the bottom bed because it just looks a little wider to me. And so bottom bed is made and looks pretty comfy. Let me see if I fit in it actually. All right, let's see. All right. Yeah, I'm like a little bit over 5'11", and I comfortably fit in this bed. So I'd say, I don't know, 6'2", 6'3", you'd be okay. Yeah, I'm kind of lucky. I'm the only one in here, so they gave me 2 blankets because there's normally 2 people in here, and it is really cold in here, so I know I'm gonna need these. All right, I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'll let you know how the night was in the morning. So good morning. The sun is just coming up. Turn some light on here. Whew. Okay. So I thought that sleeping in a train was going to be kind of like sleeping on a ship from my Navy days. It's not. Sleeping on a ship, it kind of rocks you to sleep. It's actually very, very good sleep. Sleeping on this train has not been like that. It's been more like, I think a good analogy is, it's more like sleeping in an RV while someone else is driving. And so it's bumpy, sometimes it's jarring and it wakes you up. It's not super pleasant, but it's also, I mean, it's not terrible or anything like that. It's kind of a cool way to travel, especially when you wake up, you know, to beautiful landscape views. I will say one thing, it is super, super cold. I was lucky I had 2 blankets, because they put 2 blankets in here because normally 2 people sleep in here. And I was still freezing with both blankets. I have a long sleeve merino wool shirt on. So definitely make sure you have a hoodie or something to sleep in, because it is definitely cold in here. I want to sleep with this curtain open, and every train stop this thing makes, it makes probably one every 30 minutes to an hour, but it stop in a super bright train station. So definitely close the curtain once you go to sleep. But this has been pretty cool. I mean, I would recommend it. I mean, it's a cool experience. I think next time I go from Bangkok to Chiang Mai, it'll probably be by flight. It's just quicker and easier. But it's a cool experience to have, whether you're traveling from Bangkok to Chiang Mai or Chiang Mai to Bangkok. Take the overnight train, get the experience. Definitely something to do. But I'm gonna go ahead and get packed up here, head out, and I'm gonna head down to the beach. So next video will be my beachfront apartment or beach view apartment view tour video. So make sure you come back next video to check that out, and we'll be doing a bunch of other videos. So thanks for watching. See you next video.